Now, is this your first foray into robes? Because I've been a rober since I was...
Foray or foray?
This is a foray. How do you say it?
Foyer? Foyer is in your house.
No, a foyer is in a house. A foray is when you...
Foray?
A foray.
Foray.
Oh, did we learn that you didn't know that word?
No, but it's a good bingo number. Foray.
Foray. Bonjour, y'all. Welcome back.
That was such a culturally diverse intro.
Thank you very much. I'm Mamrie.
I'm Grace, and welcome to another episode of This Might Get Tonight. This Might Get Fave.
Like when I was little, I had a list of like favorite color, favorite movie, favorite everything. And now as an adult, I like, when someone asks me what my favorite thing is, I have a hard time choosing.
What's your favorite color?
It depends.
All right. Story checks out.
But when I was little, I knew that green was my favorite color, and I didn't want like my best friends to have the same one. Like I got very protective of it.
No, it's what makes your identity.
Exactly.
When you're younger, you're like, all the things that are my favorite things are what piece together my personality and who I am to the rest of the world, and I want to be unique so no one else can like the things that I like.
You just got so therapist on it.
Yeah.
I
Loved it.
On YouTube, it's really popular to still tell people what your favorite things are.
Which, okay, so I was very adverse to these types of videos when I first heard about them, people's monthly favorites. I was like, that seems stupid. And then I totally changed my tune because I realized this is how I found out about new products, new things, new people, new stuff. When we were younger, in like teen magazines, you find out all the cool new stuff that everyone loves. And now on YouTube, it's like you find out word of mouth.
I think it might just be a little too precious. You know, you can't love everything. So instead, we're gonna show you every month our favorite 3 things, but also our least favorite 3 things that need to go away, and something we're calling Love It or Shove It. We've crushed that.
You and I might be on my love it list this month.
Oh, baby. Well, let's not start with our faves and ends with our least faves. I like to leave on a positive note. So let's do our shove it's first.
It's time to talk about things we want to shove.
To go away.
Sleep masks that say stuff on them.
I love those.
I love sleep masks.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, I use a sleep mask that's just blank, but the ones that say stuff, when you wear a sleep mask, you're sleeping. You don't want to be part of the rest of the world. And a sleep mask that says something is inviting someone to take you in and look at you and engage with you.
I think it's a matter of multitasking. I've said it once, I've said it before. The woman who clipped a little sign to her on a plane that says, "Wake me up for snacks," is a hero. What about, you know how people wrap their cars in ads? What if Red Bull paid you to wear a Red Bull sleep mask and advertise while you sleep?
Yeah, if I get paid, yeah. Then it's a total love it, not a shove it.
Okay.
My first shove it is when I go to a restaurant and the only vegetarian option is a portobello mushroom.
Oh,
In
yeah,
what world is like a vegetarian's dream meal just like a frisbee-sized mushroom? But we have just made leaps and bounds in fake meat. Give me one fake chicken. Give me one veggie burger. Give me something. I don't want your fungi.
But a fun guy makes your meal if he pays for it.
Oh, baby.
But also, we're independent women, we can pay for ourselves.
Yeah,
so.
totally. It's gross, and I'm not gonna pay for your stupid mushroom.
2018. Here's another shove it. I showed you this earlier this morning. The broad strokes of this is that my shove it are people that, or animals, that do not appreciate something until you're about to get rid of it. I bought my dog Goose a banana bed. It was a little too small for her, and she thought it was a toy, and she tried to like bite it, and so I told her no, and so she thought it was like a bad thing. So I thought, I'll upcycle it. Beans is on set constantly. I'll bring it to set for Beans. And I walk out to get my stuff to go to my car, and Goose is sitting in this tiny banana bed, claiming it for herself. Let's roll the clip.
Really? You sleeping in a banana bed this morning?
First of all, it's adorable.
I wish that she would do that the last 2 months.
It's hard to get rid of your toys.
But I think that's also just like the general note for like getting rid of stuff as an adult too. Just like clutter, that sort of thing is maybe my general shove it this month.
You gotta say shove it.
Shove it.
My shove it is mumble rap. I don't like how rappers these days are just like, I don't like how they mumble and it's like so slow. And I'm like, I'm Ray Strawman, 2 Chainz. They rap so slow. Like I remember rapping was like, how do they get that many lyrics out at once.
Oh, yeah.
And they were a master of their micro machine craft.
Busta Rhymes?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I just really need rappers to like enunciate now.
Okay.
And like get more than 4 words in a minute.
My last shove it this month, and this might not affect any of you, is the cable box that I found in my closet that I didn't know I had for a year and a half that I had to figure out how to return. I got it from my closet to my table, and it's been there for a month, and so eventually it's gonna make it into my car, and then maybe someday it'll get returned.
So is your shove it
Myself
the
and
cable
my
box, or is your shove it your procrastination?
You can't make fun of me for psychoanalyzing stuff and then psychoanalyze me.
I'm doing an impression of you. My final shove it is bars that won't let you bring a dog in. Beans is 5 pounds, hairless, ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Like if you can bring a dog on a plane, I should be able to bring a dog to have a martini with me.
I'm with you.
I think they spread joy.
Get angry about it. Now that we've ranted out all the things we hate, let's get into the stuff we love. One big thing that the opposite of sleep masks, have gotten into are robes.
Oh, robes are the
They're so great, and I did this runway show for the American Heart Association last month, and they gave me a robe that's the softest thing I've ever owned, and it's got my name on it, and I love it.
Now, is this your first foray into robes? Because I was like one of those kids in a robe.
That doesn't
know.
surprise me at all whatsoever.
Yeah, you know it.
I used to think in hotels that if you put the robe on, you paid for it. So I knew
Automatically?
Yeah, because they would always have the price tags, like if you wanted to buy it, and I never read it, and I would just assume that that's if I put that on, like a mini bar, if I test out an alcohol.
They're like, here's a hair.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I walk into a hotel room and it's like my clothes are ripped off me with a wind machine, and then that's put on me immediately.
No,
I'm
now-
only in a robe in a hotel room.
Once I figured that out, yeah, now I'm all about this robe life. Because you've been
You're
doing
gonna like it here.
you've been doing this your whole life?
Oh, I was like a 2-year-old in a robe.
Yeah.
Like, fetch me my slippers and coffee.
And you were also British when you were 2?
Yep, I was. I watched a lot of Mary Poppins. My first love it, elephant in the room, custom clothing. This is a picture of a snake from a trip I took over the winter, and now there's all these like websites that you can send in a picture and they can make it on clothes. Like you've made me custom pillows, things like that, but I like putting it on clothing because then no one is stealing your style.
My next love it is this, Chrissy Teigen's cookbook. And it's really great. She writes really well. The recipes are really like easy to follow, and she has a lot of stuff about like John's recipes versus hers. It's just cute.
Okay, my second love it is actually still in the culinary world.
Okay.
Everything bagel seasoning.
I honestly thought that you bought this at the store. I was like,
Doesn't
how
that look natural?
did-
Shouldn't we start making our own spices? Leave us
Yeah.
a comment below. They've started selling the seasoning mixture that you would put on everything bagel. So you get all of that flavor, but without the, the inner tube of carbs.
Right.
So I put this on everything. I put it on salads, all that. Do you want to taste a little nibs?
Yeah. What's the blend? Like what's in it?
Oh,
Like garlic?
it's poppy seed, garlic, onion, salt, and you know what I've started doing?
You can
Rimming
eat-
pickle martinis with this.
Shut up!
I know! All right, last love it. Let's do it.
Okay, my last love it is a little
Lyle! Just kidding.
What?
I had to make a Lyle love it
I
joke.
know, okay. My last love it is a little sentimental.
Oh my God!
It's our crew. It's everyone that works on this show.
Oh my goodness.
It's all these wonderful people that Rhett and Link have named by name. If you need to go reference it, go check out that episode. All these people that make this show happen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, now you go. Good luck.
My love it is saunas.
Which, is a lot like our crew. Warm.
They make me sweat.
You don't do much work. They do the work for you.
Yeah, and you leave feeling like you've really accomplished something, even though it was them bringing the heat. That is you guys.
Yeah, you guys are our sauna.
Thank you for that.
Our first installment of Love It or Shove It. Get ready. This is going to be a monthly thing in hopefully...
Unless you hate it.
Yeah. Mamrie, who do we have a gratitude problem with today?
Well, today, Grace, we have a gratitude problem with Instagram user April Marie 4120, who drew this adorable sketch of our dogs.
Look at them. They look so cute.
I love the size perspective too, because Beans looks like a monster and
Yeah.
Goose looks petite.
But to be fair, there's no real image out there that actually portrays their size perspective, because this is as close as they'll ever get in real life. to
They
each
shall
other.
never meet. So thanks for making our dreams come true, April Marie 4120. And if you guys want to be a part part of our gratitude problem, be it a drawing or a song or a parade float dedicated to us. Just simply tag us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all of your social medias at This Might Get.
And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're here Monday through Friday. Click that bell notification so you know when we upload. We'll see you next time. You're my faves. Some of you might be the worst, though.